Oh, this looks perfect. How does this part look right here?
Good.
Okay, good.
All right, before you're there, just hit that little blue strip.
No, where's...
Right, I don't know what that is. Are we? We're not.
Not what?
Live.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
Call tonight to weigh in on Jessie Smollett hoax. The number to call. Tonight's guest is Mrs. Bailey's sister. As a Mrs. We have converted you to a woman.
Head aside. Head aside. Right there.
I don't know which one is what.
Either one. Same
No,
thing.
check the mouse. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it's a mouse or turn it on at the bottom.
Oh, I turned it off. It was on. It's dead.
What?
Hey, YouTube. How you doing? So.
Fuck it. Tonight is not night for me.
Bam!
Hey guys!
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to another session of Sex, Love, and Lies.
This is the wonderful, non-compromising, extraordinary
Really?
Miss Madonna.
And this is the, you get on my everlast nerve, but the bestest friend I ever had, Mr. Bailey. The non-compromising. Where did you even come up with that title?
No, it just came to the top.
That is hilarious. I just realized that I needed the camera to go the other way.
Did you flip it?
Hey guys! Thanks for joining us again tonight.
Hey, guys.
So, we were trying to decide if we even want to entertain. Well, we have a good show for you tonight. But, obviously, before every show, we like to run our mouth about random shit. Well, I do. He just sits and listens.
That's what I do. I'm really good at it.
Right. But one of the things we were trying to decide is if we even want to entertain the whole Jessie Smollett story. I feel like all social media platform and news platform has like ran that story into the grave. But you know what? I figured why not? You know, it's relevant. Might as well say something about it.
I think it's all an elaborate hoax just to get attention away from the wall.
The wall?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The wall? Meaning like the wall Trump is trying to build?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think he made up that whole story to get attention away
I
from the
think
wall?
everything that we're talking about that has nothing to do with the wall is about directing attention away from the wall.
Where did you come up with that?
No, it just came to me.
It just came to you within this second.
It just came to me just now.
Rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
Did you what?
Rebuke it in the name of Jesus.
I'm not sure how that works.
What in the world? You think he came up with that elaborate story because he's trying to direct the attention away from the wall?
Everything that we're talking about that's not the wall, which we should really be focused on keeping the government open in the wall, is about the wall.
Hey guys, thanks for everyone who's never joined us before. Thank you for joining. We introduced ourselves earlier. This is Mr. Bailey.
This is Lady Madonna.
We're best friends, and our podcast is called Sex, Love, and Lies.
Yeah, share with everyone and subscribe and hit the thumbs up.
So let's get back to your concocted theory. So you think it's regarding the wall? Wow. So you don't think it has anything to do with the fact that they're saying that he was going to be getting written off of Empire?
Did it really?
That's. Oh my God! Did you read the whole story?
Well, I just know that he lied about the whole.
Yeah.
You know,
but did you
story.
get all the background?
I got some of the background.
Yeah, you clearly don't be catching up with your media information.
I'm trying really hard to be more media friendly, but
it's not even like social media information. It's like on CNN.
Oh yeah. No, I have internet. I don't have any cable channels. I have internet and a Fire Stick.
Any cable channels, you could go to and type in CNN, and that's gonna be like the latest news on there. Are you kidding me?
Right, I need to go to CNN. Hold up, is CNN reputable? Are they?
Is CNN reputable? Are you kidding
I'm
me?
just making sure we're not going to the fake news channel.
Can we get him a timeout table?
How do you know who's telling the truth and who's not?
I'm gonna get me a small table, and
how do you
when
know who's
he
telling
starts
the truth?
saying shit out of his goddamn mouth, he gonna have to leave this table, go sit at the timeout table. I'm gonna have to get a camera though to go in that area. Can you just say is CNN
I just
reputable?
need to know who's telling the truth because I feel like my entire life I've been lied to because I don't watch any news at all.
To my knowledge, I've never seen CNN provide fake news.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to think that they're.
Just want to make sure everybody's not trying to push their agenda and make me think a certain way because, I mean.
Well, you can think however you want to think. They're just going to sauce the news to you, and however you want to read it, take it, whatever you decide to come up with after you read it.
I just want a news channel. I want a news channel that just provides the facts and then let me interpret versus trying to sway me into a direction to get me on some team. I don't know.
What news channel try to sway you?
Well, I don't watch any of them. I mean,
so then how did you come up with that? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Trump's behind.
Oh my God!
Everybody has pull. Everybody's like, okay, play this story because we want to, get these people to like us and show this story. And I'll forget that. That's news, but we don't want to talk about that.
Anyway.
So.
My view on the Jessie Smollett story is, if he did elaborate this entire story, shame on him. And since everyone is saying that he did, and they want him to pay, do jail time, I'm saying, okay, fine, let him do jail time. But then are we going to get this big old bus and start rounding up a whole bunch of people who've lied on others? For instance, let's round up Chris Brown accuser. Or how about, there's been a lot of rape charges or accusations against football players, basketball players, and it turns out to be all lies. Let's round those heifers up and put their asses in jail. How about we go, is she dead? Carolyn Bryan? Emmett Till? No, I don't think she died. Is that her name? Emmett Till accuser, let's round her ass up and bury her under the jail. I don't think she died. I think everyone else died. I know Emmett mom died, he died.
Yeah, I think she had a book, and then she said, hey,
Well, yeah, she told, in her book, she decided to tell that it was all a lie. So if she's dead, I don't think she died. If her ass is dead, let's dig her up and rebury her ass up under the jail.
The two dads that killed that boy, I know they're dead.
Yeah. So, yeah, if we're gonna go rounding up people that's lying, let's round everybody up. And then let's round all the white people up who's lied on black people for years about accusing us of being the raper, the person who broke into their home, when they're the ones that's setting them up so they can get insurance. Or I used to watch Investigation ID not used to, I still do.
Yeah, I was thinking used to.
Where, true story, a man killed his wife, but he set it up to make it seem like it was a black man who did it. Like, let's round all those people up. He ended up committing suicide anyway, but regardless. Like, if Jessie gonna do time, which, he needs to pay some way, let's make everybody do time. Or pay some
Community service.
Yeah, that's actually great. Let's do that. That's how my view. So what do you guys think? Do you think that if he is actually found out to lie on the story, you think he should do time? Let us know. Oh, and don't forget to, you can always text us your comments at 201-500-6285, or you can leave your comments below. I always go back after the videos and comment on everyone's. He doesn't, I do. He's getting better at it, though.
I'm getting better.
So, that was us blabbing about, relevant or non-relevant stuff. So the real juice or the real tea on tonight's show is, I'm going to let Mr. Bailey tell you what it is because it's about him. I'll chime in every now and then, but I'll let him give you the background. And don't go around the world and back.
I just give the background.
Just take them straight to the topic.
Go straight to the topic. That's what I do.
You don't. You go around the world and back.
Okay. So on a previous podcast, we determined that there was some issues, or that individuals who don't have a good relationship with their mother tend to grow up and, I don't know, be very mean to women, or are not as accommodating as other guys who have, grew up with both parents. So I grew up in the beginning with my mom, which didn't go well, and then I moved in with my dad, and then that didn't go well. But I'm well adjusted. I mean, I work, pay bills. I think I'm a really okay dude. So we're gonna call my sister. 'Cause I guess
Oh,
I feel like
finally
I
we're getting to
am
the topic.
more of the outcast, the black sheep, and maybe my views are incorrect because I didn't stick around. I kind of went off on my own. But my sister, she stayed in the thick of it and experienced all the family. So we're gonna call her and see if what it is, and if we can resolve this, and maybe possibly get my mom on the show and see if we can resolve this, or family stuff. So
You know that she's saying a lot.
do I?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So basically, Mr. Bailey's trying to say
It's better than like
his daughter,
sister.
his sister is the gatekeeper between his mom and himself.
Not really between, because there's no really relationship, because kind of giving up.
Why did you call her the gatekeeper? You're the one that called her the gatekeeper.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna get at her,
You're gonna get at her.
my mom. If I wanna, I need to go through my sister to understand, or give me a good reason too. But
So, like he stated, he feels like he's a black sheep. He doesn't have a great relationship with his mom, unfortunately. The conclusion to this is hopefully we get his mom on the phone. He can open up to her. He can understand why she is the way she is. Everybody has a story, which is what I was trying to explain to him. Everyone has a story to
that's
tell.
one way of putting it.
And maybe when he listens to her, he'll get a better understanding about his mom, and some type of mutual respect will occur after the conversation.
Right.
That's what we are hoping to.
Right. We're hoping to do that, or we're hoping that I can vent a little bit. She understands where I'm coming from and realizes the mistake she's made and apologizes.
So you want an apology from her, but when it was time
for
you to give your son an apology, you weren't willing to do that.
Well, that's two different things.
No, it's not two different things. We're speaking
things.
about parenting on the whole.
Okay.
Your mom was your parent.
Bet. I don't need her to apologize. I just need her to
bet.
understand and recognize where I'm coming from.
So you don't want an apology now because
I don't need an apology. I just need her to. I didn't. No.
So you don't need an apology now because I brought up a good
point? No.
Or you don't need
an apology is just words. It's not going to do anything. I just need her to understand, because this whole time of me talking to her, she's never the light bulb never went on to say, "Oh, you're upset about that." I mean, it never did. So I just need her to say, "Oh." You're upset about that?
You do
I
understand
didn't know you were upset about
that when someone has a somewhat of a negative feeling or uncomfortable feeling about someone's action, and it's brought to that person's attention, in that situation warrants an apology, right?
Are you trying to
make I'm just trying to figure out.
Trying to make this a learning?
I'm not trying to make nothing a learning experience. I'm just trying to say fair is fair.
Okay, again, I don't need her to apologize. I just need her to,
but if
that light bulb to go on and say, bam.
If
you know
want
what?
an apology, you want an apology.
I didn't know you was upset about that.
I'm not trying to derail you from requesting one. I'm just stating that if you are seeking one, you yourself also need to apologize. That's all.
Right. I recanted that.
Recanted that because I brought up a good point. That's the only reason why you recanted
I rebuked it.
You rebuked it. Okay, great. Anywho, all I'm saying is if you get a fair understanding of how she was raised, they could be like a mutual respect. Even if you don't get the apology, you can say, okay, I get it. I understand it now. Understand why she wasn't as loving and nurturing as she should be as a mother. That's all I'm saying. Like, get to understand where she came from. Maybe she didn't even know how to parent. Maybe she didn't know anything about mother,
Okay, so that'd be one thing. But as far as...
But if that was the case, would you be willing to forgive her? Even if she doesn't give you an apology.
Okay, again, no apology. I don't need an apology. I just need her to understand. But her being raised a certain way and then me treating me a certain way, I mean, there's just a basic right and wrong.
Oh, come on. You don't understand how that correlates with the other. If I was brought up seeing, okay, for instance, we talked about the whole abuse thing with me, right? I brought up witnessing it. I knew in my mind it was wrong. But yet and still, I displayed that in my relationships. Because I grew up seeing it. It was the norm for me. Not norm in a positive way, but norm in a negative way. So I noticed what I was doing and I corrected that. So you can't say, okay, she didn't grow up with the right parenting skills because she wasn't parent, and then expect her to deliver.
You know what? Parenting skills, I can understand that. I mean, nobody's, there's no book, there's no guidebook on parenting.
Right.
However, there's a simple right and wrong. If
Yeah.
you lie, you're wrong. If you lie for somebody else against me, you're really wrong because I came from you. She loved me more than this guy that just came along. He's here now.
Okay, so before we call your sister, let's be clear on your issue. Okay, can I ask you a question?
What?
At what age did your stepfather, is that who you're speaking about, come into the picture?
I was like 7-ish.
How was the relationship with your mom before he came into the picture?
Again, there's large gaps in my memory. I don't remember it.
Okay, so is the issue her parenting skills as a whole across the board, or was the issue when he came into the picture you felt like you were no longer the man of the house?
Nah, not even that. It's my issue is he didn't like me, so she lied to help get rid of me.
Get rid of you in what way?
Okay, so there was an absence from the household, and if you live on base, because I grew up in a military family, there's certain things you gotta, do something with your kids. So they sent me away, and she lied.
Where's away?
To we'll call it boarding school.
Okay. Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got sent away, and then you have these sessions with a therapist, and not like a psych ward or anything. I'm just saying you have.
It's okay if you're crazy.
You're right. Yeah. No. It's.
I
mean,
still
you
love
go
you.
to school. You live there. You have access to different things, and they just happen to have a whole building relationship with the family. So in one of the sessions, she said she lied for him to make me look bad in front of somebody. And I looked at her, I'm like, why are you lying? Why are you, for him? Against me? And then I kind of maybe, touched her a little to help her understand her mistake.
I'm sorry. What, you hit your mom?
No, I would never hit her.
What do you mean you touched her a little?
Well,
that didn't sound right. Can you correct that?
Yeah. I got upset, and I was how old was I? 17, 16, 17?
So you hit your mom?
No, again, I would never hit her.
But what do you mean by you touched her?
Well, when someone is yelling or someone is lying, I have a tendency to want to stop them from continuing with the yelling or the lying.
And how did you do that?
Well, when you stop their airflow, they stop lying.
So you choked your mom?
I may have touched her throat. She stopped lying. And I, got sent back to my room.
So when I asked you a question in our previous show, when I said, so you're a woman beater.
No, not a woman beater. Not a woman beater.
Okay, let me
are
correct
certain
it.
instances
You
throughout
a woman
history.
Choker.
Huh?
You're a woman choker? You like to choke. This is
No,
the
it's not.
second situation
It's not
I
about
hear you
choking women. It's about
about
just
putting
choking
out-
anybody.
Oh, so you just a choker.
Well,
I ain't never heard you choke out no man.
I didn't have the opportunity.
So you're a
Guys
woman
don't
choker.
really lie. We just
You like to
we
put
get
your
mad and we fight. We don't joke.
So you're a woman choker. You
I
like to
would
put
say
your
woman choker. I mean, I'll choke anybody, but I mean,
no.
when I
but
was younger, I'm
well-
older now. So
Oh, you're
well,
using my.
I've grown since, having. I used to be, I used to have rage issues,
I can't.
which as an adult, I've grown more mature, and I understand it's not, you shouldn't touch anybody.
You sound like men.
However,
So
when
you're-
I was younger and I had all that, I was in the thick of all this rage and hate and I can't. I couldn't imagine my mom lying on me. Nobody can imagine their mom lying on them, and to do it so convincingly in front of somebody else to keep me in a place away from the household. For him, I lost it for just a moment, and I would apologize to her for that. I would, but she'll never admit that she lied.
Well, you never know.
Well,
we'll bring up that scenario when we actually speak to her and see if she remembers it. To hear her side of the story, see if it actually happened the way you say it happened.
No, she probably blocked it out.
She probably blocked. Well, you were 17. I doubt a parent is going to block out when their child put their hands on them for the first time. Okay. I think that's something you will remember.
Wait till you talk to her.
Okay. So
every mom is not the mom that you win the football game. You're like, my mom is my motivation. Nah, it's not like that at all.
Well, that hurts my heart to hear that. And
it's just what it is. It's
No, it's not what it is. It can be.
My dad, if I won a football game and I'm like, I'm going to Disneyland, thank my dad. It'd be my dad.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna call your sister. You're gonna be in control of the interview, or you want me to be in control of the interview?
We have really good questions when it comes to family and relationship that I don't even think of most of the time. I'm just.
All right, let's just call her. All right, so. Oh, shit. You don't know your number, sister number?
By heart. She should call in. Hey, sis, call me.
I can't be bothered.
On this number.
Now. Is she even watching?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No.
Damn it. You really don't know your sister's number
by heart? Everything's okay. What's your mom's number by heart?
201-463-5667.
Really?
Oh, damn, sorry. Don't call my mom. And then I know her house number.
No, the number by heart. Nobody knows anybody's number by heart.
Okay, just go get the phone and get your sister's number. Guys, I swear. This is gonna get better.
I got the
eventually. If I hadn't told him to write down his son's number the last time.
No, I had it. Did I have it? I'm pretty sure I had it.
No, I had to remind you to write it down. So so we're going live on YouTube. So now we gotta stop going live on YouTube so he can actually get the number out of his phone. So I don't know.
She went to the car.
Why would you go to the car? Anyway, so I just want to let you guys know, as you know how I like to know.
Still live. Bam, didn't even go off.
I'm getting another co-host. Does she even know the answer?
Yeah.
Is this the number?
Looks like it.
What are you doing now?
Checking.
Thanks for calling. You actually don't have to leave a message. But
is that your sister?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's her. Call her in. She's gonna
Did she know we were supposed to call today?
Yeah. I just talked to her like 40 minutes ago.
hello.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, your answer would be great if she would answer. I'm great. Thank you so much for answering. I was about to light your brother's butt on fire.
You look bad.
if you didn't answer. Anyway, I'm sure he told you that we actually do a podcast. Did you ever look at one of our podcasts that we do on Facebook every Tuesday?
I did. I looked at, oh goodness, which one was it? It was the one where, I think it was like part 1 of 2, and you had the 3 kids.
Yeah.
Sit in on it. Yeah, I watched that one.
Okay, cool. So we go live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And Rodney wanted to bring you on so we could just have like an open dialogue regarding his childhood. He referenced.
He tortured me. Got it. Yep.
Did she say what?
He tortured you?
What? No.
So he could torture me with this conversation.
Oh, Lord.
Because he's a good guy.
He referenced you as the gatekeeper. I don't know if you knew
Oh,
that you wore that title. Were you some
well, yeah, that's successful. So, yeah, so you always beat up the gatekeeper, yeah.
Rodney beat you up?
Verbally.
Oh, verbally, okay. Because I was about to say, oh, so that goes in line with what I said earlier. Okay. Well, since you are the gatekeeper, Rodney wanted you to kind of like give us, I guess, a fair understanding regarding his relationship with him and his mom. He states that there isn't really a great relationship currently, and there's. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's kind of putting it mildly.
Oh, okay. Well, what would you say?
Okay. Wait a minute. Am I talking about the relationship previously or the relationship currently?
Both.
As a whole, and by the way, you do know that we are live and this is being recorded. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable with that. I probably should have said that at the beginning.
Probably. That's okay.
Okay.
So how would you describe our current relationship?
The current relationship, as in the year 2019 current relationship.
Right, versus any other current. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the non-existent relationship.
Okay, let's talk about previous relationship because non-existent sounds like it's not a big topic.
Well, non-existent meaning, there is no relationship at the moment. I mean, she doesn't call you, you don't call her. If you think about calling her, then it's you put way too much thought process in it, so it's not like it's like some sort of free, relaxed conversation. So it's almost like, torture or something to have a conversation with your mom. So the now relationship would be a non-existent relationship. There is no relationship.
Okay.
Now, were you witness to all of the situations, or do you have an idea as to why Rodney feels the way he feels towards his mom? Like, did you witness any of this neglect?
Well, oh God, yes. I mean, well, duh. Right there with it. Just I am kind of indifferent, and I don't need a hug near as much as Rodney needs a hug. So I survived it. So.
Okay.
You think I need a hug?
So you feel this all equates to him not getting enough hugs, or you just feel like?
Well, because boys are mama's boys and girls are daddy's girls. But my dad was the non-existent dad, so I didn't have that relationship.
Okay.
Hold up.
We're not talking about me. Oh no, we're talking about him.
Well, yeah, no, I'm trying to understand the entire situation as a whole, because if he feels a certain type of way, I'm trying to see if you felt the same way, or were you the one that was getting the nurturing part of your mom and he was the one that wasn't? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what happened in the household to make him feel the way he feels about his mom.
Well, okay, let's see. Who to start with? We'll start with the whole root of the whole problem, would be Wayne. And we can go ahead and call him Wayne because he's not either of our dads. He adopted us, but he's still Wayne. I mean, geez, I'm 40-something, and he's still Wayne. So that should say something about that relationship right there.
That's the stepdad.
That's your stepdad.
Wow, he's Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay. So the root of the problem is Wayne, and why are you saying that he's the root of the problem? How was his behavior? What role did he play to make you state that?
Well, I mean, for the most part, he's an uncaring asshole. I mean,
He was there, but he wasn't there. He was just there for discipline.
Yes, a whole bunch of discipline.
And the only person getting discipline was me.
Well, yes, you would be the only one disciplined because I don't get caught. So,
No. It's not that you don't get caught. Okay, let me tell you a story. Let me see if you remember this. Okay, so me and my sister were left home alone. My sister is on the sink doing something with her face. Now, I had previously touched my sister and was told never to touch my sister again. So I didn't touch her. So I told her, no. I told her to get off the sink. It could break. I didn't touch her. She stayed on the sink. The sink broke. Now I'm thinking in my mind, okay, cool. I didn't touch her. I told her before it happened. It broke. I am in the clear. There's nothing I did wrong. I covered all my bases. I did everything I know I was supposed to do. So when Wayne gets home and sees the sink broke, who gets their ass whipped? Who doesn't get their ass whipped? You know why I got my ass whipped? Because I should have got her off the sink, but I wasn't allowed to touch her. How was I going to get off the sink? I told her. How am I getting my ass whipped? I did nothing wrong. Do you remember that?
Bathroom sink. The bathroom sink defense was a very flimsy sink.
Regardless how flimsy it was, you didn't get in trouble. I got in trouble. Why? Because I'm the oldest.
I'm guessing in some way, shape, or form I did get in some trouble. I bet I did. No, I don't remember getting in trouble. But I bet I did.
You don't remember getting in trouble, but you probably got in trouble. I remember getting in trouble.
So
for you.
Basically, Wayne was somewhat of an abusive parent.
He was an asshole.
Overly disciplined.
Way more than abusive. Yeah.
And was your mom aware of this? What did anyone?
She didn't care. She didn't give a shit. I'm the only one getting my ass whipped.
Why?
No,
I'm sorry.
It's that.
What
your
were you
mom
saying?
is too passive. She just lets everything.
Okay.
She didn't voice her concerns. If she had concerns, passive, didn't give a shit.
Okay, so my question is, if he was somewhat abusive to you guys, and she said nothing about it, do you have an idea how their relationship was behind closed door? Because maybe she was intimidated or scared or felt like she couldn't say anything. Did you guys ever pick up on that?
She what?
She's plenty intimidating.
So maybe that's why
she has to let you know, Rodney. Right now, she's trying to get out of the relationship that she's in.
Is this still with Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's sneaky. So he'll be one way in front of the counselors, and then a whole other way in front of them. So she's taking, she's trying to take some measures to try and figure out how to get out of this relationship. She's trying.
Okay, so.
But she's scared. I mean, it's taken her this long to get to this point. And mind you, do you know we have a half sibling? They adopted 2 children, right?
They did. Okay.
Rodney, are you aware of that?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay, cool. So anyway, so Wayne abused Brayden, like physically abused him. Well, he's like 6 years old now. Not only is Brayden only 6 years old, he's got other mental incapabilities.
Autism, right?
About him.
He's autistic, right?
No. Joshua is autistic, but Brayden is he has Tourette's and he has some neurological stuff. And then Nevaeh, she is also
There's 3 of them?
suffering in other ways also. She is 2 years younger than Brayden, so she's 4 and Brayden is 6. He's not doing anything to Nevaeh yet, because, well, let's face it, Nevaeh is a girl, and she's 4. There we go. We don't do anything.
He's really strict on the boys.
Physically,
He's really strict on the boys.
Yeah, really strict on the boys. So he grabbed Brayden, and he was, yelling at him and everything like that. So Brayden is acting out in, you can almost see you and Brayden identical, with a 40-year difference kind of thing. And it's like
That
playing
motherfucker
out
trying to
all
grab me
over
now.
again. And I keep telling my mom that she needs to just send Braden to me. It's just not a healthy situation. And that, Wayne is getting more and more physically abusive, if not also verbally abusive. He's just becoming more and more abusive to Braden. He ends up with marks on him from where Wayne accidentally, I'm totally giving you air quotes here, accidentally smacked him, maybe a little a touch too hard.
Wait, are these foster kids you're talking about?
No, they adopted them, so they're theirs now.
Oh, so they're, and the state is not aware? I mean, the state still have some type of say.
Well, now my mom is finally starting to finally stand up. I keep telling her, I'm like,
well, your mom would have a place to go if she had my back then. But she didn't have my back then. Not even a little bit.
Okay, but
she didn't even have her own back then. How was she supposed to have your back also?
right, so this is why I wanted Rodney to have like a conversation with his mom, because I feel like her story will probably give him a better insight, like I stated before.
She's gonna make me mad at him
to
and go
why-
visit his ass.
As to why she is the way she is, because if he was like that with you and he still is like that with the new kids, can you just imagine how he is behind closed doors with her? Maybe that's why she didn't step up and say what she was supposed to say as a parent.
I almost don't even think she even knows how to.
Exactly.
I don't recall them ever arguing or
You don't know what happens when you go to bed.
Yeah, but even though she's conditionally just messed up. I mean, she had a mom who abused her, and then she married Howard, who was abusive. I mean, he may be trying to get Dad at the year point now, but he was an alcoholic, abusive person when he was married to her, and now she's married to this other physically and emotionally abusive person. She doesn't even know how to get out of this relationship. And then on top of that, so now she feels bad as a mom, total failure is about. So, failure to you, definitely. But also failure.
She ever said that?
She can't leave Jocelyn.
Did she ever say that?
She can't leave. What?
She never said she was a failure to me.
Yes, she has said it to me.
To you.
I have conversations with her.
Okay, but see, do you understand the difference between your sister is saying she had conversations with your mom, and it's obviously your sister had insight on your mom's upbringing and the why she is the way she is, and in terms of her neglect to you. That's why I was saying if you took the time to get to know
I
her
have taken
and
the
understand
time.
her story. No, you haven't,
Okay.
because I'm sure your sister's telling you some stuff that you weren't even aware of.
My dad's wife, I consider her mom.
Yes or no? Before we go into it.
She
Yes
told,
or no?
know what?
I'm sure some of the stuff your sister just mentioned, are you aware of everything she just said?
No.
That's what I'm saying. And that's probably
Right,
why
but
your
I've given
sister
her the
is more
chance to-
compassionate.
Okay, maybe here recently she's felt this way, but the last time I spoke to her, when I tried to have a heartfelt conversation with her about the past, she just laughed it off like it never happened.
Was this via telephone or face to face?
So yeah, but here's the problem
That's
here.
right.
I'm only learning about this stuff over the past 6 months, and I'm finally learning this. Has she even remotely started to open up to me? And that's because she's trying to get herself out of the situation that she's in. So all in all, she's been holding all this stuff in for the past 40, 50 years
Which is sad.
with no one to talk to.
Does it help you?
She's just been
A
stuck.
little.
She's been stuck in a relationship. She's been stuck in relationships, plural, that she just can't get out of. She was stuck with Howard. Now she's stuck with Wayne, and she doesn't feel like she can get out of it. I mean, I don't even think you understand the concept of being a woman who is not necessarily educated, who has children, who then you have to make a decision between going out on your own and risking being financially unsecure versus just sticking it out with the devil you know. I mean, and that's what she's doing. She's essentially sticking it out with the devil she knows, because if she lashes out on her own, she's not sure if she'd be able to actually handle it. I mean, seriously, She got pregnant with you when she was 17, married a dude, barely finished high school, has no proper education, so she has no way of supporting herself. 22 years ago, she stopped even having a job because she had to become a full-time caregiver to an autistic child.
Do you know if Wayne, well, I'm sure the answer is yes, but do you know if Wayne is physically abusive to your mom?
I'm sure he is.
Right.
I never
Listening to all
that.
of this, I mean, I will come up with that because if she wasn't speaking up for you guys, because she probably couldn't speak up for herself, and that's why I was trying to tell you, like,
Yeah, but not speaking up and lying
story
is two different things. Lying.
Hello. She was intimidated by him, so obviously everything he do or say, she has to back
All she
him
had to do
up,
was say, "He made me say it."
You can probably get that out of her now if she's trying to leave. You couldn't get it out of her 6 months before. Your sister said she's trying to do it now. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so can this be a step in the right direction where you can actually reach out to your mom and try to have that conversation that you said you tried to have with her before and she wasn't getting? Maybe she'll be more open to that apology
Okay,
that
fine,
you're
I'll call.
seeking. I'm gonna hold you to that because you said you're gonna call
Do
somebody
I ever
else.
lie?
Did you call your son yet?
I said I was going to.
Did you call him?
I'm still going to.
Right.
I didn't lie.
Okay. Anyway, so thank you so much. I am so happy you was able to give us the insight on that because that's what I was trying to let Ronnie understand. I was like, get to know your mom's story and maybe you'll be able to understand where she's coming from or the reason why she is the way she is. I was like, get to know her first. Everybody has a story. Everyone has a reason why they are the way they are. Period. So thank you so much. Are you still there?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So is there anything else you want to say to Rodney before we go?
I don't know.
Is she moving in with you?
Huh?
Is she moving in with you?
She doesn't know just yet because she's trying to legally get custody of all the kids. And so she has to go kind of the slow route. She can't just abduct them and go to another state.
Okay. Because his name is on their paperwork as well?
I mean, you'd think he'd just be like, yeah, take him. I don't, but.
But now she's just trying to legally battle it and just trying to get proof that he's an abusive person so that she can have custody of all the kids. She'll get a proper divorce, one with actual benefits involved. And right now, she would come to live with me, and he wouldn't want to send her anything.
Right, but he's in the military. They would automatically send it. Is he out yet? Is he retired?
She gets a divorce, yeah. He's retired.
Yeah, it would come right out of his
after 22
money.
So 22 years in the military, if she got a divorce, she would get 50% of his retirement.
You can't live on that.
If she was trying to move out, and he was trying not to send her anything.
So if she's trying to get proof that he's abusive, wouldn't the proof be the children? Aren't they old enough to speak on their own behalf?
Not yet. Well, because one is 6.
Oh.
So not technically yet. So now there's an investigation, and they're starting to just dwell into it. But amongst all that, like I said, it's even more difficult because he's an emotionally disturbed child already.
Maybe you guys can write a letter on her behalf. Both of them.
Yeah, I got large gaps in
Maybe you and Rodney can write a letter on her behalf since you guys grew up in the household with him.
Oh, well, I'm in, what is it? Well, we're doing counseling sessions, and I'm the third party counseling, so I get to give my verbal testament.
Are you really?
Stuff.
Okay.
I didn't know that was going on.
It only just started a week ago. Like I said,
oh, wow.
She's only just now starting to try and get out of the situation that she's in.
Well, I applaud your mom, and I hope she gets out. Because 40 years of that is, Lord. can't imagine her mental state.
Okay.
So
Pretty
maybe,
much. I mean, yeah.
yeah, so maybe you can be that
She
shoulder
just
that
keeps
you
going
want
back
your
and
mom
forth,
to be.
thinking, well,
You
maybe
can do
I
that for
should
her.
just stick it out, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to talk your brother into being that shoulder that your mom can lean on. Since she wasn't a shoulder for him, he can be the shoulder for her.
Okay. I appreciate you picking the phone up finally.
What? You called me once.
No, we called you twice, but it's okay. The first time we went to voicemail, maybe you didn't have like a good connection. It's all right. It happens.
All right, I'll hit you back.
Okay.
All right, later.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
So, do you?
I know what you're trying to say, and
Oh, okay.
my
What
whole
am I
life
gonna say?
has been spent being the bigger person.
No.
A word? What are you gonna say?
Your whole life has been spent being a bigger person.
Yeah,
To
I'm
who?
always the bigger person to everybody.
Okay, well, don't stop. Since you spent your whole life, you only spent 3 years of it. You got probably another 43 years to go. Don't stop. Keep going. Be that bigger person for your mom. Come on, she's your mom.
Right. She's my mom.
She needs you. Be her shoulder to cry on. Be the son she would like you to be. I'm just saying.
I hear you.
Just because she was that non-supportive parent doesn't mean that you have to be that non-supportive son. Sometimes
Yo.
you got to teach your parents. Sometimes
went
the
through-
parents is not the teacher.
I went through hell. I went through hell to get out of that house.
Okay, and you're out. Thank God. Now help her
And
get
I might
out.
have still been fucked up for a couple of years after that.
Now help her get out. She's trying to get out. Be her emotional supporter. Anyways, I have Mitch wanting to call in regarding the Smollett story.
Bet.
So let's give him a call real quick.
I'll call her.
Thank you.
Well,
Hey,
good evening.
good evening. How are you today?
Hey, living the dream. How are you?
You living a dream? Good for you. I want to be in that dream. Well, not with you, but you know what I mean.
We don't even had a shot at it.
Yeah.
Now he turned to... He could have been the
Good evening, brother.
Mr.
How are you, sir?
Hey, what's that? What's going on?
Right. Mitch and I go way back. We could mess with each other like that. So
Oh man, and that's why I always that's why I always try to throw my punches first because I know you're gonna throw yours.
exactly, because he always got some smart ass comment to say under any picture I post on Instagram, Facebook. Finally, he started saying something nice. I was like, oh shit, what's going on? He got a nice compliment today. Anyway, so what's
As long as you took a snapshot of it, that's cool.
mm-hmm. So what's your weighing on this Jessie Smollett thing? Did you have to take a deep breath?
Yeah, I gotta take a deep breath because I had just finally saw the interview he had with Robin on Good Morning America.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm gonna say this first and foremost. I hope he's not lying.
But, I mean, kind of...
But all the evidence is kind of showing that he is, but I'm not believing nothing until I hear it out his mouth.
But here's my point.
Okay.
The reason why I hope he is not lying is because of two reasons.
Okay.
My man, you just set your people back years.
Yes, that's what I said too. Yep.
You also set back, if you allegedly lied about this, the gay community.
Yep.
You played victim, you allegedly played victim 2 times.
Yep.
Now, again, this is going back to my earlier part of this conversation. I hope this is true.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, I've already seen certain people that are on my friends list, not my friends or people I associate with, friends of mine that are on Facebook already saying that, yeah,
in the sense of, well, that's to show you that people that wear a MAGA hat or scream MAGA are not racist.
What?
This brother, I hope this is true.
Right.
I hope this is true. Now, let's play devil's advocate. My man, you do know that they have Subway on Uber Eats.
You know what? Everyone said that. Everyone was like,
Do they? Someone
why?
agrees?
If you are a celebrity, why are you walking to the Subway at 2 a.m. in the morning?
Some people just want to keep it real and just be like, you know, I got money, but
my thing is,
Yeah, Madonna.
well, the fact that it was freezing cold, I was wondering the same thing. But then again, he could be like, you know, frugal like me. Sometimes I don't want to pay that delivery fee, and I'm like, nah, I'll go get it myself. I'm good. Maybe he was on one of those moves, like, you know, I'll walk. I need the exercise.
Well, I need to get out of this, you know, controlled environment. I'm going to go on my own for a little bit like I used to do.
Okay.
You know,
Cool.
before I had all this
Devil's advocate,
entourage.
right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so you waited 4 hours to call the cops?
That's the part that didn't lay correctly with me. I was like, I don't understand that part. I didn't understand that part. And then him keeping the rope around his neck. I didn't understand it. And I was like, first of all, not even the keeping the rope around. I was like, who the hell walk around town with one of those in their pocket to find somebody to put it around their neck? That was the only part of his story I questioned. I was like,
so let's play devil's advocate.
mm-hmm.
It is what, sub-zero? Let's just say it's 10 degrees outside of Chicago.
Right.
You mean to tell me somebody, 2 people waited for you to come outside for you to go get some Subway at 2 a.m. in the morning? Who's to say that you was ever coming out?
Right.
Nobody keeps a noose. No black person keeps a noose around their neck for 4 hours. No black person would keep a noose around the neck for 1 second.
Exactly.
I don't care about.
Not even that. I'm just saying, like, who walks around with one on them so they can have the opportunity to put it around someone's neck?
Yeah,
that's the part of the story that was a little far fetched for me.
Even if you have rope to tie shit down, to make a noose, I mean, you gotta. It's a.
It's a crafty.
You know, you gotta. It's like a Boy Scout type shit.
Exactly.
You gotta. You know.
It's pretty crafty.
You don't just do that on the spot. Like, oh, that's him. Yeah, we got something for him.
So let's play devil's advocate again. So you mean to tell me that you came out of a building that had no cameras, or you came into a building without no cameras where
they said there was a camera was facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, there was definitely a camera, and they said that the actual camera lens, I've never heard no shit like that, was facing north versus where it's supposed.
But that's outside of the building, from my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that was outside. Definitely.
I'm talking about in the building.
Oh, and him exiting?
And entering.
Okay.
With the noose around his
neck. You're going to do a concierge.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
If you're in a hotel or if you're in a building, you're going to do a concierge. Especially if you're not going to be in no hood spot in Chicago. You're damn near in Empire. You're not filming Chicago. So my point is that if you're in a hotel, as soon as you walk in or you're in proximity, you're on their cameras. As soon as you walk into the premises, you're on their cameras. As soon as you go to the desk, you're in their cameras. As soon as you go to as soon as you're waiting for the elevator,
yeah,
you're in the cameras.
Right.
As soon as you're in the elevator, you're in the cameras. I don't know, my man. I just hope this is true.
Yeah.
Because
it looks bad. It looks really bad.
He could run with this. He can have a part of this story and run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is part of his campaign for 2020. Yo, come on, man. Yo. Yo.
Who are you speaking about in terms of the campaign? You talking about Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody. So I have a fan on this feed right here. Lydia Fresco. She has some really nice, inspiring words to say about me. You must be infatuated. Thanks, Lydia. She said, with her
Well, I don't
hummingbird-looking
think.
ass. Thank you, boo.
Well,
Anyway,
I don't know who the
go
other
ahead.
candidates are, but I don't see them going another 4 years running on anything, and especially since the government shut down and all this wall bullshit. And but I
Correct.
mean,
That all comes
depending
into
on who the
play.
other candidates are, they might be even worse, and we might end up, just like what, we know this guy, he's crazy, but these people are really crazy. So
So
we'll
what
see
you
what
trying to
happens.
say? You don't think he's going to get reelected?
I don't think he will, but I mean, I don't know the
Oh, he
candidates.
definitely is.
I don't know the candidates who are gonna, run against him.
I think he's going to get reelected.
Wow, that would be really sad again.
What do you think, Mitch?
I was hoping he was never going to get elected, but here we are now.
Well, we're not gonna get political because that's not part of the show, but
Exactly. But the point that I brought up 45 is the fact of Mrs. Smollett brought up the fact that it was two people that screamed MAGA.
Right.
Not that they wore a MAGA hat.
Right.
By him throwing the MAGA word,
Make
you
America
brought
great
in
again.
the people that support Trump.
Right.
So rewind back to what I was saying, that I have certain people that are on my friends list that are basically saying, not basically, they are verbally saying, this goes to show you that nobody that wears a MAGA hat is racist. But the crazy part is that people that support Trump, one of the people that support Trump, then they ran over people in South Carolina when it was had that what do you call that? Oh man, when they had that rally in South Carolina, when some dude ran into the whole crowd.
Yeah.
He was a Trump supporter.
Your friends who are making these comments on your timeline, what's their nationality?
Well, we already know what that is.
So I'm assuming they're Caucasian. Is that
So
safe to say?
let me better explain. It's just how do I usually say it? That explains white.
That what?
explains white.
Right. But Jesse stated that he never made a comment that his attackers was white. He just said that they made that comment.
What black people you know I'm screaming MAGA?
I know a few. I was about to say, I know a few that wore that hat proudly. One of them happened to be one of your favorite rappers.
Oh well, he's
He's
not really.
He's one of my favorite producers, and he doesn't have a couple of hits I will bang my head on.
Right. So you can say that. You can't make that statement.
Every now and then he'll get really, really high and just start spewing some shit off, or just like, what did he say? What? Did he just say that? So we already know that's what that is.
Listen, I wasn't shocked about Ye saying that.
I
wasn't shocked about Ye going to Trump, going to the White House. I wasn't shocked about that.
I was.
The reason why I'm not shocked about that, you are a Kardashian.
Well,
Still.
That's a valid point.
Still.
I was shocked. I wasn't shocked that he went. I was shocked at the stuff that came out of his mouth while he was there. I was just like, are you kidding me? That was a straight embarrassment.
The man, I can't speak on his mental state. I can't speak on his spiritual state, but from the facts that we have had from before he married Kim Kardashian, Ye was always a person that was off of his own. He was his own best number one fan.
Right.
Nobody could have been a better fan than him for that. So my point is this: is that it's always been about Ye, and he always spoke with passion, but him speaking with passion came with cockiness. And came with him being hard-headed. Being hard-headed is being stubborn. Mixing in a little genius, successfulness, paparazzi's all over you.
Right. They say any press is good press, be it bad press is good press. Now, if he did it for that, just to get people talking about him, okay, I can understand that. But if you to your bone, to your core, if you believe this, I'm a little disappointed.
He believed it. Plus, he's
If it was
always
just for
heavily
the-
medicated, so.
Well, if he was high, I understand. If he was, lit, I understand. If he just trying to get some attention, I understand. But if he, to his heart, believed this, I'm a little disappointed.
Because I believe when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. I believe when he said that.
Well, he was in a different space when he was making those statements. He did a complete one.
Yep.
He did a complete 180 when he was doing those statements compared to the statements that he's currently making. I don't know what happened between that time space, but he's not the same person he was back then.
Sexy white girl. Fuck with his head.
Oh, the white girl messed with his head.
And I can see how that happened. It's a really nice white girl.
An Olympian that he calls what is, I guess, his stepfather-in-law, stepmother-in-law.
Oh, Lord. That's another subject on its own.
Come on. That family is all about publicity.
Yeah. I
It's
agree.
all about being on the front page. So cool.
Right. So if it's publicity, I understand.
Yeah, but that's not the way you go about it.
Say something crazy, get everybody tweeting about
Embarrass the
you,
entire race.
put a new album out,
Just so you can get the spotlight on you. That's not a good way.
get a grip of money, buy an island. I understand. But
No, I
if
don't
he
understand.
truly, to his heart, believed this, which I can't imagine he would, I'd be disappointed.
So let me ask y'all this question. Did y'all see Kanye West and Kim Kardashian taking pictures with Jay-Z and Beyonce at the Rock Nation brunch? No. When last time you saw Blue Ivy hanging with the with Northwest and them? You don't see them pictures? Because you ain't been on that shit.
You just got a really, really sexy white girl. That's, if she's in your ear, you don't
keeps
listen.
talking about this really sexy white girl that is obstructing his vision. And
Baby, that's what it is. Pussy's powerful, yo. She put it on him. She whispered in his ear. He was like, yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Brother.
Not you, bitch.
I have to agree. This is a total. This might be another conversation I need to have on your podcast.
What conversation?
It's a powerful drug, yo.
I think we talked
I keep
about
telling
that.
you, yo. I keep telling her it's
I think
phenomenal.
we talked about that in one of our podcasts, but
it's powerful.
It'll make you rethink reality.
We'll have a man clean out his bank account.
Yep.
We'll have a man roll up, curled up,
and in this particular piece.
So, and this goes back to that post that I made on my Facebook where when men start complaining about women, we will gift wrap this shit and give it to you guys for Christmas and your birthdays and Valentine's Day, and you get mad like, come on, man, like pussy's not a gift. Well, if you stop giving it as much merit as you give it,
I know, we try.
Maybe they will.
If we could all just say, you know what, fuck pussy.
Stop gift wrapping it and giving it to y'all as a Christmas gift. Stop giving it all the merit that you give it. Me personally, I don't give my man pussy as a gift. He get it regardless. But
which is the way it should be.
You guys make it seem like
no, I'm not.
the
Look,
cream of the crop. So when a bitch gift wrap that shit
not all of
with
it.
some
Some of it's
lingerie,
ill.
you better open.
First of all, your definition of gift wrap and another woman saying gift. Let me tell you something.
What I mean by that is,
and I'm not speaking on you. But if women understood the power.
Give it too much power.
Oh, we know the power. We understand that.
Yeah, there wouldn't be no war. There wouldn't be no game. I'm not going to put all that on the woman. But what I'm going to say is this. It's a powerful drug.
Oh my God.
It is a powerful
You'll take the day off to go get some.
drug.
So So, like I said, when they gift wrap it to you and don't give you anything else but that, don't complain.
But when you say gift wrap, when you talk about gift wrap, I'm thinking gift wrap is in the sense, oh, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna do
No.
Okay, fuck you.
I mean gift wrap like she's presenting it as this is your birthday gift, this is your anniversary gift, this is your Christmas gift.
That's every day though. Why you gotta
Supposed to be.
That's what I'm trying
Supposed
to
to be.
explain to you, and that's what that meme that I put on my Facebook page was about. I'm not saying that it's right.
Look, I'm not saying all of it's
I'm
phenomenal.
not saying that it's right, and I don't think that a woman should give. Listen to me. Stop giving pussy the merit you give it, and then the bitches will stop gift
Right,
wrapping.
no. I'm not saying all of it's good. I'm saying every now and then you'll come across a piece that's like, wow, what have you been doing with this? This is phenomenal. Wow, this is goddamn.
Oh my god, where did you learn that?
Shit. I love you.
Yeah.
I've never said that before.
Okay, so like I said,
Every now and then, not all of them.
when they gift wrap it
Not
to you
all of
on
them.
Christmas and give it to you in some lingerie, and that's
Why
your whole
gotta be on
gift.
Christmas? Why gotta be on my birthday?
All I'm saying is, don't complain.
Splitting hairs.
Talk to your brothers about it. Stop giving
Right.
pussy
We're
so
just
much
saying
merit.
that maybe that's what happened to him, and that's why he went crazy.
Right.
Splitting hairs.
Whatever.
Rob Kardashian going crazy over this chick.
Maybe it was really, really good.
That's that power.
It was really, really good.
All right, guys, we're gonna sign off. We'll probably continue. Mitch gonna continue to run his mouth, but we're gonna sign off. We reached our 9 o'clock cap.
I know. We don't want to,
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube
Subscribe,
channel.
like, share
Please
with
share
your
the
friends.
link with your friends, and we'll be back next Tuesday
Share it with your
at
not
8
friends.
p.m. By the way, if you want us to start going live at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays versus 8 p.m., let us know.
What's the best
Don't
time?
forget
Is
to
8
comment
cool,
below.
or is 9 better, or is 7 better?
No, I'm definitely not going 7. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Not you, Mitch. I was saying bye to everybody.
No.
Oh, God. All right. So how do I end this on... Do I just hit the X?